Well, hello, how are you doing? As I check our connection, a couple messages for the viewers, so pick a section, have a seat. Yeah, I know this is different. Quit with the questions.
YouTube, what up? Welcome back to another Pounds 978 custom video. And right now, I want to talk to you guys about Mace, aka Agent 9, aka Spider-Man. Very similar to the 616 Spider-Man that we all know and love. This Peter Parker was with a different chick. I'll pull up his bio really quick. So after dating Sophia, Peter changed his identity to Mace and then sometime to Agent 9. I'm not sure which one came first. I only know there's two different versions because of one was in the game, the Unlimited Spider-Man game, and he was wearing blue rather than black. I put a post up on YouTube and asked the community which one they wanted to see, black or blue, and the majority of people picked the black one. Glad they did because this was my preferred one. Kind of looks like Bruce Lee almost in his iconic yellow and black costume. And I think black, yellow, and red go better than the blue, yellow, and red. I want to say that I'm super duper impressed with the paint job and how clean it came out, especially for yellow. Those of you who paint know yellow is tough to get as a solid color and without any chipping due to how thick you have to layer it. But I'm pretty impressed with how smooth it is and how circular that emblem is, because circles for me are tough, and how parallel the lines are in the face. Like, I'm super impressed, I'm not gonna lie. Painted everything except the collar. That I sculpted, but I sculpted that after I painted everything just to make sure it would be worth the trouble. Started off as the new Fantastic Four, Reed Richards. Took the arms and coat off and gave it to a Spider-Man. Shout out to Coolverse on Instagram for this idea. But with the bare body, you could use either one if you have the blue one or this one, and take the arms off, pop the legs out, sand around where you need to, paint the yellow, and then continue on with the rest. And here's just some work in progress videos for you to get the concept on how it all starts from the bottom up. This took several layers of yellow. I would probably say like maybe 6, maybe even 5, 6. I couldn't tell you. Let's just say a lot. The sculpt around the neck. Someone asked me why did I sculpt after the paint, and I said because I wanted to make sure I can get the paint solid before I added the sculpt, so I didn't waste my time with the sculpt. But the sculpt turned out to be pretty cool. The emblem in the chest is good as well. And you see I had this head first. This was a Deadpool head from the Deadpool with the butterfly joints. And it looked good, honestly. It reminded me of like a Spider-Man who's, you know, like Assassin Spider-Man more or less. But it didn't really feel like Spider-Man when you compared him to all the other spiders. So I eventually wanted to paint a new head, and I posted on Instagram that I might go and do a new head. And so I did. But as far as articulation goes, everything should be a-okay. Honestly, I'm so impressed on how everything moves without any flaking or chipping, because with so many layers, it being in the joints can sometimes just want to flake out. But this thing is damn near perfect. There's probably one spot that I want to go back and touch up, but even if I didn't, I wouldn't be too mad to get this figure with that small flaw. But for sure I'm gonna go back and fix it. As you know, the arms do pop off, so if you had some extra arms, you can give them like sleeveless arms, which could be a cool alternative if you had extra arms, but I don't have extra arms. Gave him a thwip hand because I felt like it wouldn't be Spider-Man if he didn't have a thwip. And he also has a grip hand in case you want him to hold a web or something. And that's only because he doesn't look too much like Spider-Man, so he has to have at least a thwip hand so you can understand that he's Spider-Man. The only thing that looks like a Spidey to him is the face. And I think that's pretty cool. But you can have the web throwing that Sandman if you want. And this is the retro carded Sandman that I just Sandman, got one of these. I should review it, but you've already seen it unless you want me to review it. Bam, punched him right in the face. I think it's pretty cool. These Tamashi stands that I got over from Fig Ops Toys, and I think they look good if you want to pose any figure in a cool fight or an action pose. Hence, they are action figures. And I don't know, I like this figure a lot. I think it's probably one of my favorites, at least of 2022. Right, this is my favorites of the year so far. And again, it's not the most difficult thing to do, but to keep it as clean and as solid, and the lines are just pretty straight. I think it's pretty impressive, to say the least. And again, I'm not trying to like say, oh, look at my stuff, I'm the best. I just really like it. A lot of times I don't like my own stuff. A lot of times stuff like the stuff you guys really like, to me is like, what, really? So and that's seriously, but this to me I really like. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people don't really like this, and that's cool because I know he's not recognizable as the Spider-Man you know, but I think it's pretty cool. And here he is aligned with some other Spider-Man on your shelf. I usually say he'll look good on your shelf, but you'll see that if you put him alongside a couple Spider-Man, he will look pretty good. And he will stand out because none of these Spider-Man that Hasbro give us are as colorful and tropical as this guy here. So I like him. But what do you guys think about this custom? Let me know in the comments down below. Is it cool? Did it come out as you expected? Would you prefer the Agent 9 now that you've seen this one? Man, if I could do both of them, I would. But having to do both, especially after seeing how annoying the yellow was, I didn't really want to do another one. If it was like a simpler color, I probably would have done both. But because it's yellow, I just didn't want to go back and do an Agent 9. So let me know, guys. I appreciate the love. If you want to get the videos, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get the videos as soon as they upload. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
But if you choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you. Everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for you too, right?
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody.